Good morning. I'm a little late today. I had one of those cruddy mornings where I woke up really unhappy. Hi. Hi, TX Blue Daisy. That's a cool name. Hi, the Fun at Worker. Can you guys hear me over the music? Is it a good volume? Good morning. How are you doing today? It's another beautiful, well, I don't know what time it is where you are. It is still morning here, luckily. Hi, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Is this your first time with me? If it is, type in the word awesome because it's an awesome day and it's awesome that we connected and get to know each other. I'm Alexis. Nice to meet you. I'm a meditation teacher, yoga teacher, and more importantly, a life coach. Awesome. Oh, yay, you're with us. Thank you. Nice to meet you. 9:10 a.m. So you're a little bit behind me. I'm at 10:10 a.m. I'm in upstate New York. Awesome. Yeah, so I'm a strategist. I help people with their high-level strategy, which means getting in touch with their life purpose and then embodying that purpose so that they can actually live it. And that's where I really love the meditation and the yoga. And today I woke up really grumpy. I'll just be honest. Like really, really grumpy. Hey, hi Sal from North Carolina. Nice to meet you. Oh, Texas. Nice. So Texas Blue Daisy. What a cool name. I like it. Oh, thanks for the hearts. I love the hearts. I love that we have different color hearts every day. Do you know that every time you log into Periscope, you get a different color and that gives you a different color heart? I think that's really cool. I don't know what sort of tech magic they did in the back to make that happen. Yeah, all of my favorites. Exactly. I love all the colors. I was on a Periscope yesterday and the woman said, "Hey, Rodrigo." She said, "I don't like the brown hearts." And then somebody said, "They're not brown hearts, they're chocolate hearts." And she was like, oh, send me more chocolate hearts. So anyway, this morning I woke up super grumpy. And I mean really grumpy. Because yesterday I was on a high. Hey, Rodrigo, nice to see you. Yeah, yesterday I was on a high. I had coffee. I got asked out on a date for the first time in years. I mean, I was like high. I was really, really up there. I got a ton done. I just felt prioritized. I went on a great swim. Like, I just felt really good. And so this morning, oh, you don't like chocolate? Maybe they're, I don't know what else, mocha hearts. But this morning I woke up really, really, really tired and really grumpy. And so I thought, what do I need to do to really get myself out of this funk? I felt completely overwhelmed by my business, completely overwhelmed by everything that needed to happen. Thanks, Rodrigo. It was a real high. I've been on a huge high. I mean, I cut my hair the other day. Like, it's just been a rolling, rocking time. But every now and then you get overwhelmed, right? And somebody said to me, like, only kids feel overwhelmed. Adults have no business feeling overwhelmed because you have strategies to get out of it. And I went, oh, that's true. I do have strategies. But sometimes it's hard to see those strategies when I feel so terrible because the mind starts beating up on itself and going, why can't you do this? Why can't you figure it out? Why are you so tired? Why did you self-sabotage? You know, all the things the mind does. Our minds are brilliant. That's why we're able to accomplish so much and be such incredible people. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Be such incredible people and do such cool things. But then the mind can beat up on you. Does anybody have that? Too close to the cobbler effect. What's the cobbler effect? The ego mind, exactly. The ego mind's amazing at doing things, but on bad days, it goes right back inwards and goes, what's wrong with you? And that can be a really hard thing. The cobbler's son goes without shoes. Exactly. Yeah. So it can be really hard on days when you're tired or already just a little bit below your optimal to then get through the stress of your mind. Oh, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not alone. That's what I was hoping by hosting this. I was like, I must not be alone. And I wrote about it in my blog today too because I realized there actually are some pretty significant steps we can take to feel better, especially if we're in that place of feeling overwhelmed and then beating ourselves up over it. And the first one for me is always take a nap. Take a nap. But that didn't help today when I woke up like this. I wasn't tired. I just woke up like this. So then I thought, well, shoot, now what do I need to do? Yeah, it doesn't tell our truth. I love that. We are so loved because we are love. Exactly. But that feeling of disconnection from that love can be really painful because not only are we consciously aware that we are love, now we're not feeling that love and we're like, well, what's wrong with me? I used to have it. Where did it go? And does that mean that I don't know how to get back in touch with it? Because even though it's a temporary glitch, your emotions are like the weather. Yes, it can, exactly. Your emotions are like the weather. And I don't know about you, but right now where I am, it's raining. Sometimes it's going to rain in your emotions. And that's just how it is. The storms come and the storms go through. But when we're in the middle of the storm, it can feel really scary. It's like being in a hurricane. Like, wow, is this ever going to end? Am I going to make it through? And the storm's going to pass. Yeah, yep, exactly. The storm's going to pass. But in the middle of it, it can be really, really intimidating. So I thought this morning, what is it that I need to do to turn this around? Because I'm of use to nobody when I'm that grumpy. And I thought, wow, there are a couple steps that I can take. And one of the really big ones, other than ranting it out, dance in the rain, exactly. And that's like, get that energy up. So for me, I have to rant out. I have to let it all out first. And I do that privately because I don't want to hurt anybody. And I don't want to regret any of these negativity, because negativity is really powerful. It's a really, really powerful thing, because if you can see those negative thought patterns that happen when you're not feeling good, then and the times when you are feeling good, you can actually address them and work with them, which means that you'll be more in tune with who you are and you're more able to cope with yourself. So these negative moments or these storms can be really cool, but don't like blurt them out on other people, because then you might regret it. So, and then the next step, I was like, okay, now that all that negativity's out, what do I want to fill up with? And I was like, oh, I want to fill up with gratitude, because a lot of this negativity is coming from the fact that I feel like I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough friends, I don't have enough smart, whatever it is. So let's fill up with some gratitude, because we're in an abundant universe, but when we disconnect ourselves from that abundance, it can feel really yucky and like we're constantly pushing uphill. So I thought we'd do a little meditation today to get in touch with that gratitude, to get in touch with that feeling of appreciation, because gratitude's not a feeling, but appreciation is, to get in touch with that feeling of, wow, I really appreciate everything in my life. Best medicine to stop the negativity, exactly. And then we'll reconnect with the abundance through that. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. When you're in the middle of that negativity, it's really hard to then push gratitude right against it, because then it's kind of like you're fighting the negativity. So I really like to rant it out and let it out. I love what Rodrigo said, dancing, like get the energy out, because all of that negative thought, it's just energy that's showing up as a thought. So you can release that energy through dancing, through running, through swimming, through some people say, oh, like punch a pillow. You can release that negative energy, and the thoughts will go with it, because they'll tire that energy out. Oh, thanks, Rodrigo, for inviting people. I love it. Yeah, the more people we can get in on this gratitude appreciation chain, the better, because then we'll all be lifting each other up. And then once that negativity's out, then all of that gratitude can really help and make a big impact, because it has a place to go. It's not full up with negativity. There's some emptiness there that we can fill it in. Oh, good. Yay. People are joining. Good. So the more we have people, we're talking about gratitude, we're talking about abundance, and the more people we can bring onto the gratitude chain, the more we can uplift everybody, because it's energy, right? Energy's energy. So it's awesome. Once it's out there, there's room for energy. Thank you for gratitude. Thank you for saying that. So for me, the key step is when I wake up in a funk, when I wake up really unhappy, I have to let that out. I have to let all that negative energy out so that we can bring it in. So let's start. Find a comfortable position. You can have both feet flat on the floor or sitting cross-legged, just feeling comfortable. It's nice to have your spine straight so the energy can move up and down the spine, but if you're more comfortable laying down, feel free. Get comfortable. Thank you. We'll take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's take 2 more of those. Breathing in through the nose lets our nervous system know that we're safe, we're calm, everything's okay. So we breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then just allowing the breath to flow in and out through your nose. Of course, if that adds strain or you have a little cold, feel free to breathe through the mouth, but as much as you can, breathing through the nose, signaling to your body that everything's good and you're safe. Nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. And just noticing where you feel the breath most easily moving. That may be through the nose or the back of the throat, maybe through the belly or the chest. Breathing in and out and feeling the body move with the breath. I like to think of the part of the body that I can feel moving most easily as my physical anchor point. So anytime my mind starts to wander or tell a story, I just bring my awareness back to the breath moving through the body at that place where I can really feel it moving, which may be the belly or the back of the throat or the outer edges of the nose. Using your breath as a way to focus the mind, giving the mind something to do. As you breathe in and breathe out. And then becoming aware of the process of breathing, of this magical moment when the air around you comes into the body and turns into a liquid moving through the bloodstream. And each cell can take advantage of the oxygen, getting the nourishment that it needs. And each cell passes out carbon dioxide, which moves through the body and back into a gas and out through the nose, moving back into the air around you. Really allowing yourself to become aware of this miracle process that is breathing. All the different intricate parts of the body that are involved. From the outer organs like the nose and the mouth, allowing the breath to come in, moving into the lungs, and the small cilia of the lungs, accepting the oxygen, transforming it into something that can be carried by the blood, moving through the body, each cell opening to receive the breath, and giving off carbon dioxide, which moves back through the body, breathing out, and as you breathe out, nourishing the rest of the world around you, the plants, the trees. Allowing yourself to be really aware, to rest in this awareness of the miraculous process, the symbiosis of you and the rest of the world. The intricacies of breathing that feel so simple in every moment that we forget about them. And what a gift each breath is. That we can breathe in and feel fully nourished and give all of our cells exactly what they need to function and perform. And we can breathe out, nourishing the plants and the trees around us. And sending a quiet prayer of gratitude for this breath, for the opportunity to breathe, for the opportunity to experience this miracle that's gifted to us. The miracle that's gifted to us in every moment as we breathe in and we breathe out, connecting us to the world around us, the air around us. And then bringing to mind in this space someone you truly love, that you wish nothing but the best for. It may be a child, maybe it's somebody you don't even know. If that feels too complicated, you can bring to mind an animal or a tree or a plant, something that you can send all of your appreciation to, wishing for them to have all of the best, to feel loved, nurtured, nourished. Bringing to mind a specific wish for that person or thing and sending that to them. And then turning your awareness inwards and towards yourself and seeing yourself not with your own eyes, but the eyes of a completely loving and all-knowing being. You may view yourself as the universe itself, or a god, or a saint, someone who only sees with the eyes of love and perfection. And see yourself. See the miracle that is every breath that you take, every day that you exist. Seeing even your suffering and your pain, your hopes and your dreams as part of a beautiful, intricate process. The fullness of who you are. And seeing yourself through these eyes of an all-loving being. Send yourself a gift. Send yourself a wish. How do you hope that you feel? What do you hope that you know? How can you gift yourself more love? More gentleness, more ease. And absorbing all of those feelings, absorbing all of those gifts being sent to you by your higher knowing, by this all-loving source that lives within you, but can also feel like it's outside of you. Absorbing those gifts, absorbing that love, and coming back into your own eyes, your own perspective. Scan through your body. What can you be grateful for? What can you appreciate about what your body allows you to do, to feel, to experience? Maybe the taste of your favorite food, the sensation of touch of people that you love, the feeling of a breeze moving across your shoulders, or the sun gently on your face. Just bringing to mind a few things about your body that you appreciate, that it allows you to do, things that you love, things that you really love, that without your body you wouldn't have the ability to do it. And then bringing your awareness to the thoughts that you think. Your mind is really powerful. And bringing to your mind a few thoughts that you wouldn't be able to think if you didn't have the ability to concentrate, or the ability to analyze and dissect things. Maybe even just the realization that you're special, that you're worthy of being loved. The realization that things like meditation and quiet time can help you. Your mind gives you that awareness and that knowingness, and it allows you to take the steps to bring it into your life. So bringing to mind what gifts your mind gives you. Maybe it helps you appreciate art or read literature. Feeling gratitude for all the things the brain allows you to do. And becoming aware of your emotions. Thinking of all of the emotions that you get to feel and the gifts they give you. Can you find gratitude for your emotions? It may be easy to feel gratitude for the good ones, for the feelings of happiness and joy, contentment, love, expansion. But can we see the gift in sadness, in frustration and annoyance, in feeling separate or disconnected? Seeing the full spectrum of your emotions and knowing that without the ones on the high end, we wouldn't have the ones on the low end, and without the ones on the low end, we wouldn't be able to truly experience and enjoy the ones on the high end. Seeing how these emotions gift your life color and variety, and that without emotions, maybe you'd feel empty or bored, or like life doesn't hold the spark and the variety that really makes it worth living. Just finding something you can be grateful for in your emotions. Allowing yourself to feel that feeling of appreciation for the gift that they give you. And then bringing to mind your whole being, the you that other people see, your personality, who you are, and bringing to mind something about you, your uniqueness, your specialness, a quality that you embody, that you gift to other people, that you can appreciate right now today. That may be your kindness. Maybe you're a good listener or quick with a joke. Maybe you make eye contact when people talk to you, allowing them to feel seen. Or maybe you held open a door for someone and made that small difference in their lives. Allowing yourself to appreciate one thing about you that you've done. Letting that be enough. Enough to prove that you're worthy and whole. And feeling complete gratitude for all of the events that came together to allow you to gift that one thing. into the world or into a specific experience. And then expanding your awareness as broadly as you can, opening your awareness to how everything fits together in the world. How you fit together with everyone around you, how your town works, how your breath works moving in and out of you, how everything works in this perfect rhythm. And sending a prayer of appreciation for some aspect of the world that really touches you, that moves you, that you feel like you can truly be grateful for. And holding on to that expansive sense of gratitude. Taking a deeper breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Allowing yourself to keep that gratitude with you, to keep that openness, that sense of contentment and connection. We'll take another breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, breaking our meditative state. Bringing ourselves slowly back to the outer edges of our bodies. When you're ready, we'll gently allow the eyes to open, keeping a soft downward gaze, and then allowing all the images to come to you. So how'd that feel? Hi, Amanda. Thanks for joining. We just finished the meditation on gratitude. We went through and we discovered and explored what's one thing about the body we can be grateful that it gifts us. What's something about the mind that we can be grateful. So maybe it allows us to read or think cool thoughts or appreciate art. Then we talked about what about the emotions can we appreciate. And maybe that's that we get to feel this full range of emotions. We get to experience what it's like to love somebody fully. Oh, thanks for the hearts. I love them. Yes, so how'd that go? How does everybody feel? Was there something big that you were like, wow, I'm really grateful for that? How did I forget that amazingness? Type it in if there is something that really came to mind for you that you feel really, really grateful for. For me, I love thinking about the breath. Like that moment where the breath goes from being a gas outside of us to into the lungs and part of our bloodstream, like that blows my mind. That blows my mind every single time. I just think it's amazing. And as soon as I attune to that process, that wait, everything outside of me is moving into my body, nourishing me, and then coming back out and I'm nourishing it. Oh, thank you, Ron. That's so sweet. I'm grateful for you for being here because together we're uplifting and making everything better. It's just amazing how this works because we can all feel that shift, right? We all feel slightly better, and what that slightly better means that we're more open. So now when we go and move around our days, we're going to look at people with more openness and softness. We're not going to be as defensive. So I love anytime you can get in touch with gratitude and appreciation, then we're just going to be more open to each other and more willing to do things. Like yesterday, I talked to random people at the coffee shop, and it was amazing because I was in this wonderful space of seeing each other. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Pensive TM, what's your name? Is that Transcendental Meditation that you're working on? I love it. Yeah, so holding on to that feeling of gratitude, keeping that in mind, and anytime you may feel overwhelmed today, like I told you, I woke up feeling pretty awful, bring your mind back to that physical anchor of the breath moving through the body, because it's there for you. It's there for you all the time. You can always get in touch with it. All right, I've got to go run. Quite literally, I'm going to run. Yeah, gratitude meditation. Exactly. Thank you, Amanda, for sharing that. Yeah, gratitude's amazing. One of my coaches, who's just a phenomenal woman, she actually writes out 100 things she's grateful for each day, which is a really interesting practice. Thank you, Rob. Best to you. Yeah, so gratitude practice is a great thing. And actually, we'll talk about this. I'll do another scope on this, but I'll just share it now. An amazing practice to do is every day write 5 things that you like about yourself and 3 things that you're good at, or vice versa. 3 things that you like about yourself and 5 things that you're good at. And it can be really hard, but it means that you have to imagine, you have to really dig deep to find things that you're grateful for about yourself. So 5 things you like about yourself, 3 things you're good at. No, 3 things you like about yourself, 5 things you're good at. One of the 2. Just do one of the 2. Or you can just list things that you're grateful for that really pull that emotion of appreciation out of you. Because we can all say like, oh, I'm grateful for trees, I'm grateful for grass, I'm grateful for food. But until we feel that true connection with that gratitude, it's not actually shifting our emotional state. So dig into those emotions. Find something every day that can really pull that sense of miracle, like, whoa, that I get to experience that. That's huge. That pulls that out. And it's just amazing and life-changing. Okay, now I literally have to run. So Thank you for joining at the last minute. Watch the replay, and I will talk to you guys soon. Yeah, 5 and 5. Exactly. Heck, just do it. Just do it. Great way. Nice.